lot of things changed over the week.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. The Terrapins will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
Bloody Saturday.
From a couple of yards deep, and the ball's free deep in his own territory. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Hooks. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll keep it himself. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Cavaliers will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field it close to the 50. He's going to get loose.
Yeah, this game's
He will score. Touchdown, Maryland.
Well, the punter wasn't able to get a lot of leg on that one, and it gave him a chance to field it, and then he found his lane, he put his foot in the ground, and it was off to the races. A huge momentum-shifting play on special teams for that touchdown.
And the extra point pushes
14.
the lead to 14.
And we have 10 yards.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
This is going to be a thrashing.
Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Pocket breaking down. Picked off. What a way to set him up. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Terrapins are in the red zone. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They started this drive in great field position, now needing to convert on 3rd and 2. Snagged in the middle. It's Manning. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with his second and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Never a doubt. Going for it on 4th and goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Sneak gets it done.
And, man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a 4th down situation and held them so many times, and, man, they punch it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality. They pounded them, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
Bloody Saturday.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Got enough for the first. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down. Sweet grab, but they're going to end up taking a loss on the play. And the Cavaliers are in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Just how patient do you want to be if you're on offense? Number 2, you're facing another 4th down. You punted the first one. You're trailing early in this game. You start feeling like you got to score touchdowns if you want to keep up. They might decide to stay aggressive here.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Kramer.
And it wasn't a lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off his guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Scanning the field. It's Washington. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Pucks it out of the air. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Starts to scramble to the left. Grabbed in the middle. It's McConnell. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Terrapins, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half.
Saturday.
This has been all home team.
The massacre in Maryland.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. He's got it. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. The Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down. And they're able to get him down.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebacker's coverage ability.
Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Virginia.
No, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. The give on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. High in the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Washington. Throws to the back. It's on target and complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Looking deep. All by himself. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quick strike complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's James. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Finds his man. It's Washington. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Washington. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense on that play, sniffing out the screen pass. They had their eye on the ball. They're able to rally to the running back, gain of no yards.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. One more snap coming before halftime. To the ground with the bat. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Running free. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Terrapins.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivalries.
The Cavaliers will kick it away to start the second half.
Going crazy.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Got a man, it's Scott. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sticks, it's Cooper. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Terrapins can really attack on this second and short. Caught behind the line. It's Cooper. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaking on the ground.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grab behind the line. It's hooked. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have, the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Got it in the middle. It's Manning. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
From the gun, running back on the move. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's James.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He'll pull it on the read. At the 45 on his way. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Cavaliers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on 1st down. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Looking to throw. The screen, and watch out. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the 1st. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. Fires to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Catch in the middle, it's Manning. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Turning it on. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Terrapins. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Can't connect on his first throw.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Touchdown, Maryland! Great job by the back on the option.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. He breaks a tackle. At the 35, he's loose. Right down the gut of the field. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, the offense getting a little bit greedy. I think they had an explosive play the play prior, and they decided to try to pile on, throw the ball right away. But the defense was ready for it. What a great job up front, defeating the block and getting the sack, creating a negative play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board.
Bam.
And this one is perfect. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but that really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Dropping back, it's Washington. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Breaks into the open. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Well, they keep it on the ground. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. Takes it on the return. Makes a move. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total. Beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? That's the garbage truck unloading the garbage time points right now.
And those garbage time points do count, though. You're still playing the game, keep fighting, but it is that time when it's over, and nobody's really paying attention. Nobody's listening to me, or you, Reese, which not necessarily a bad thing.
And he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Off play action on 1st down. They get to him as he throws.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like.
Just keeps moving. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down Cavaliers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one.
Oh,
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. One more play to pad the stats. To throw, it's Washington. Under fire. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of
The
stuff.
massacre in Maryland.
Rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your
The
rival. You're able to
massacre in
put
Maryland.
forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because
Bloody
this is
Saturday,
always
that's what
there's
they're
a
calling
letdown
it.
that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our
Massacre.
chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
Jeez.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David
played
Pollack and
incredible.
Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of
played
EA
like I knew
Sports
he would.
College Football.
Like to